Batman and Joker, they have a very complex relationship, and this was shown while they were fighting. As Joker and Batman were battling each other, Joker was getting the thrill as he finally felt it. He felt like Batman was going to snap. Batman was going to put him out of his misery. As Batman fought the Joker, however, something would happen. Something minor. As Batman charged at him, he slipped on the roof. The roof was full of rain, and he had slip-proof boots, but it just wasn't enough. As then he would fall and hit the ground. Bane, Killer Croc, even Superman and gods tried to kill him, and he just died by slipping off a roof. No, this can't be, Joker thought to himself. This has to be a simulation or something. He was pissed. This made no sense. The great Batman can't end like this. But he did. As Joker yelled, he began to grab a blaster, not wanting to live in a world without Batman, as he blasted himself. To live in a world without Batman. As we cut to Bruce. Bruce walked up in the pearly gates. He was pissed. He achieved so much. He fought so many. Just to perish like that was pathetic. It was embarrassing. He disgraced the name of Batman, a legend, a myth, just to go down by slipping. By the way, I know that's weird, but that's a reference in the comic. That's why I did that. Don't get mad at me. Anyway, Bruce would be upset about this, as suddenly Peter would see him in the pearly gates and try to welcome him in, saying that you can join heaven. But Bruce said, "Bring me to hell." As Peter said, "What? I must have misheard you." As St. Peter was shocked, he would stare at Bruce, saying, "You really sure you want to go to hell? I mean, why would you do that?" As then, he would then laugh and say, "I don't deserve to go to heaven. I failed my city, and I need to protect it. Besides, I can always fight people down there." As the whole reason Bruce died was so he would go to heaven and join the Exorcist. That was Adam's plan, but it backfired. As then St. Peter had no choice but to send him to hell. As then Bruce would fall from the sky and land into the Hazbin universe. As Batman looked around in the Hazbin world, the city was full of lights and colors as the sky was red, as his body fused to his suit, and he had a bat-like face. As then he walked away, we cut to Joker, who went to Peter, and this was an easy decision. He was sent straight to hell. Joker would get up and begin to laugh. But then he realized something. Batman probably wasn't here. That angered him. As he would walk, though, he would feel something. He would feel pure joy as he heard the voice, "Joker." As he turned, Batsy, you're here. What are you going to do, arrest me? We're both in hell. Or are you finally going to break your rule? Even if it could be broken, I don't know if it can. Batman would say, "You won. Why did you..." "No, you didn't. You left behind so much." Harley, Joker would say, "You think I really care about her? Besides, she's out sleeping with a plant." And now we can have true fun. Batman and Joker prepared to fight, as suddenly a blimp would appear, as Serpentius, Angel, and Cherry would fight just like in canon. And as they fought, suddenly Joker was gone. As Batman was distracted for only an instant, he looked, then they were gone. He sighed, as then he would grapple up. It seemed like he kept his utility belt. As then he goes through a window and punches Serpentius and then brings him back down, saying, "You shouldn't destroy things like that." Angel would come and fire at Batman, but Batman would move so fast he couldn't even see, and he would punch him to the floor. As now he's gotten powers, and has been you gain powers after you pass. After that, he would then apprehend Cherry. But he knew there probably wasn't a jail here, so he would just tie them up for a bit and then leave them be. As Angel would say, "This is fun, but why did he leave?" Cherry would say, "I don't know, that guy's weird." As then things would continue like in canon. Batman would search for Joker, but he couldn't find him. Eventually, though, Batman would see what Charlie was doing and decided he should help. As then he would go over to the hotel. As that was happening, we cut to Joker. Joker was looking around. He did some crimes here and there, but nothing too big, just to get his name out there. Joker was an enigma, a myth. Some people didn't believe he existed. As then, he would rob a bank owned by the V's, would piss the V's off. As they held a meeting, suddenly he would walk in. Wow, wow, wow. Seems like you're all upset. I'm glad I got your attention. Vox would say, you think you just walk in here with that fancy suit? How much even was that? Joker would say, you should know. Your money paid for it. Vox was about to strike him, but then he would reveal his shirt, which had tied to laugh gas all over it. If I pull this, we'll all perish. Vox would say, fine, what do you want? I want and the V's. As then Vox, Velvet, and Val would laugh. You think you have what it takes to join us? As then Vox would try to move so fast Joker couldn't see. As Joker would then move fast and throw throwing cards, hitting his screen, causing him to bleed, as he was shocked. As then he would say, alright, we'll give you a test, but you did steal from me, so it won't be easy. You need to take down an exorcist. Do that, and you can join. Joker would put down his equipment and say, easy, as then he left. Meanwhile, we cut back to Batman. Batman would enter the hotel and get to know everyone. As meeting Angel was a bit awkward, he remembered how he tied him up and just left him there. He gave him a stern talking to, but Batman didn't really care, as he was quiet. And anytime night came, he would go out and fight crime and come back. One day, Charlie would say, so, I hear you've been fighting crime. That's good and all, but, redemption's about getting rid of violence. As Batman would say, sorry. Won't happen again. As he sighed, as she just said, are you alright? I'm looking for someone. Someone dark. The reason I came here. He must be stopped. He's different. There are many more powerful than him, but he has the greatest intellect I've ever seen, and his insanity knows no bounds. Charlie would say who? Batman would just say Joker. As then we cut to the Joker during an exorcism, as the hotel was locked down. As the exorcist came to burn down hell, Joker hid in the shadows. The exorcist came down and began to burn things, destroy things. As Joker hid in the shadows, he made angelic playing cards as he waited and waited and waited. As he would make noises to lure an exorcist out, but then he would throw the playing cards right into its face, destroying it. As then he took its weapon and took a picture as proof, and then took its head. As the other exorcists came, they were shocked to find that it was gone. Another one bit the dust. As then Vox and Val were arguing, they were like, he's so hot though, and funny. Vox would say, there's no way he's coming in here. As then he threw down the head and said, I'm in. As then Velvet would say, well, you heard him. He's one of us. Vox would say, F. Guess you're right. All right, let's go. As then Vox and Joker would train. As then we cut to Batman, who would train and train and train and train, unlock his new powers. He had the power to summon bats, hundreds of bats, and make them do his will. He also had the power to flap his cape like wings and fly, and his strikes were much faster, as Batman for very short bursts could break the speed of sound, but only for a few seconds. After that, he would have to cool down, and it uses all of his energy. He would have to use it for last resort. Other than that, he relied on his gadgets and pure martial arts. Batman was a force to be reckoned with. As one day he was walking out, he would hear laughter, as Joker would say, let's start the show. Batman would then say, show, huh? I guess we can really get it started. As then Batman and Joker began to battle each other. As Joker would use his ability to make laugh gas appear everywhere, Batman would simply put on a gas mask. As then he would spin, throwing cards like a tornado. Batman would barely be able to dodge it, as he would have to use his sound ability to kick him down. As Joker got up and said, I love this, Batman would say, what do you mean? Oh, Batman, my entire life. I remember it sometimes one way, sometimes another. But what I know most is I'm happy when I'm with you. This is heaven to me. Our eternity, fighting forever. And that's going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with all your friends. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know I did. It was fun to make. It was enjoyable. And it was just really easy going. Now, I used to be a huge, well, I'm talking huge DC nerd. Like, I absolutely, enjoyed it. Loved DC. But, Now, I mean, I still like it, but I don't like watch it all the time like I used to. That's why there was so many references at the end. Joker's still my favorite character. I haven't seen Joker 2 because everyone said the musical ruined it. But the first one was like a masterpiece. That first Joker movie, I loved it. Joaquin Phoenix did such a great job. And he probably did a great job in the second one. They just kind of ruined it. I mean, as an actor, you can't really write the script. You know what I mean? Joaquin Phoenix is my boy. My boy. He's awesome. I love Joaquin Phoenix. And yeah, Heath Ledger used to be my favorite Joker, and he's still like very, very good. But like thinking back on it, like we watched Dark Knight for the Joker. Let's not lie, that is kind of a Jokery movie. But Joaquin Phoenix just had such more time to shine, and like it is such a more realistic villain. I mean, they're both realistic, but I feel like Joaquin Phoenix is just about a man that's broken and just breaks. Instead of someone who, you know what, I guess I would just have to give it to Heath Ledger because of the second Joker movie, to be fair, though. And yeah, you might wonder why I didn't show who won the fight, and that's because it didn't really matter. Batman and Joker fight all the time, but Joker gets put away, and then he breaks out again, and their relationship continues. And yeah, that's why I really love The Dark Knight, because it's just basically like a romance, not a literal romance, but kind of like the romantic story of like Joker and Batman. How Joker uses Batman to live, and I kind of like that Joker, but the standalone Joker is really good. But like I said before, if it wasn't for that second, I haven't seen it, so I'll just shut up. Maybe it's really good, maybe, because there's stuff where people absolutely hate, but I love, and there's vice versa. I feel like we're all like that, you know what I mean? Just because everyone hates it and you like it, that doesn't mean you can't like it, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to like pop culture and stuff like that. And there's stuff that I love that most people hate, and that's fine, you know what I mean? Maybe I would just give it a chance. I mean, I do like musicals. I don't know. Do any of you like the second Joker movie? Like, have any of you seen it? If any of you like it? I know a lot of people don't like it, but if you like it, tell me why you like it. If so, let me know down in the comments below. Maybe the musical was good. I don't know. Maybe it was good. I mean, everyone bombed the first one, but it was actually really good. They just kind of sabotaged it. It was very political. I remember that. Man, I miss watching that movie for the first time. It just broke you, especially near the end. It was really good. And the twist, his girlfriend was written very, very badly. That's because she didn't even exist, and he was imagining her. That was like such a great twist. I loved it. I'm sorry. I'm getting too caught up in that movie. Anyway, love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. You all mean the world to me. And what shows do you want me to do what if for in the future? Let me know down in the comments below. Peace out.